day. This is David Neese with EV World News, where we talk about electric vehicles, green energy, and the stock markets. I'm excited today to have ProTrader Mike with me here in this. How's it going, Mike?
Yeah, going good today, everybody. Thanks. GM.
All right, let's see where we're starting at with EV World today. Some different articles. The site's starting to look a little bit different from day to day. We have the podcast up here now, a few things going on, and let's see where I want to get with the first article today. We're going to start out talking about Lucid. This is an article came from Electric. Let's see. Lucid targets a $50,000 EV right in the heart of the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y territory. Now we know that the Model Y is currently the world's. It goes back and forth between the Model Y and the Toyota Corolla as the world's best-selling cars. Now, there's a Lucid. They haven't started. I guess they're not going to give us any pictures of the initial idea, but EV maker Lucid plans to take on the Model Y with an EV starting at around 50,000. CEO Pete Rawlinson spoke with ABC News about accelerating EV adoption and how vehicle efficiency will be key. Well, obviously, it seems that the most popular market seems to be the crossover market. So if they're going to come up with something similar, that's where I would go. Lucid's least expensive model, the Air Pure, starts at 82.4, and they're being asked about building a vehicle under 60,000. And he said, "I'm not here to build an expensive car that only rich people can afford." Well, that was what their original plan was. So now they're going to try to make something a little bit more affordable. I mean, the Lucids are very nice looking cars and they're extremely nicely appointed, but it's just not in everybody's range. What they really needs is a $25,000 electric car, which will be a consequence of the technology being developed today. Well, you and I both know Exceeder Fleet's bringing some electric trucks to the U.S. for $25,000. So
Yes, they
there's
are.
that. Um, let's see. As for charging, Rawlinson said 86% of Lucid customers charge at home overnight, which puts less stress on the grid. It says it's rare for people to drive over 500 miles a day, so 99% of the time you can leave your home fully charged. Now, that is one thing that's kind of unique because a lot of the Lucids, with their high price, do have very high range. I think the electric car of the future will be more like 150 miles of range if we have a mature infrastructure. That's kind of an interesting concept. I'm not sure about that for, anything more than a city vehicle. 150 miles of range is never going to be enough for anything but a city car. Factor in headwinds, cold weather, high speeds, and you have a 100-mile range. That's an hour and 20 minutes of driving. It says nope here. I have a friend who drives a BMW i3 and goes on long trips, and it only has an 80-mile range. um,
Yeah, that's terrible.
it is. It really is. Let's see. Lucid has also teased about a 1,200 horsepower Air Sapphire coming
Click
in at
that.
about a
It'll
quarter
show a link.
million
Click,
dollars.
click that link. No, scroll up. Click that. Yeah,
Let's see what we get. Yeah,
that's $250,000.
that's what it's saying. That's what it says. It says
It
that's the
better
vehicle.
fly. It better fly for that amount of money.
Yeah, I just I don't see what's magical about that one. And I guess it's kind of tough. When you're thinking about cars, you want something that looks more like a McLaren or something like that in that kind of price range, in my opinion.
Yeah, but like in
Let's
the beginning
see.
of the video of this show, you have the Tesla beating out the Roadster on the track, so that car will probably do the same.
Yeah, I think it's kind of sad. Lucid really doesn't. They're saying they're targeting a $60,000 vehicle. They really don't give much information on it, and I don't know. That's a little bit sad in my opinion. Ne Next, we're going to go to a more traditional automaker, German manufacturer Audi, the
Yeah,
Audi
those are nice
E-Tron.
cars.
Yep. And let's see what we got here. The e-tron Q6 electric crossover will usher in a new era for the brand's interiors when it debuts later this year. Provided a preview of what's in store, teasing the exterior in July. Audi always has made nice looking cars inside. A heads-up display includes augmented reality features that show information such as speed, road signs, and navigation guidance. Displayed images appear as if they were floating up to 656 feet ahead of the vehicle and also appear to interact with the environment. Wow, that sounds really futuristic. 22 speaker Bang& Olufsen sound system. 4 speakers integrated in the front seat headrests. Man, that sounds like crazy high quality sound.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see what kind of information we get. The E-Tron will, for 2024, have a driving range of up to 300 miles, be able to charge 10 to 80% in about 30 minutes. They've also hinted that bidirectional charging will be emphasized in these next generation models, which is nice because that'll be able to put power back into powering the house. Let's see. Oh, and the e-tron platform is being co-developed with Porsche and also to be used in the upcoming Macan Electric. Well, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting to see something from one of the legacy car manufacturers. And I've got one more. This one's about BMW. And this is about the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz gets to test the BMW panoramic vision display. Interesting. It looks like well, I won't comment about his appearance as a pirate. Let's see. The International Automobile Exhibition, the Federal Chancellor embarked on a journey into the future of automotive innovation at the BMW stand. Received a demo. They don't show much other than him just sitting in the car. What's interesting is the BMW's got this Neue Klasse is kind of their big thing. Let's see what we got. Takes the center stage. It's pretty
Oh, look
fancy
at that
looking on
one.
the
Pretty
inside. Yeah.
fancy.
Yeah, that's the new BMW Neue Klasse.
It's pretty fancy.
Probably mispronouncing the name, but it sounds cool. Yeah, very purplish.
It looks
Yeah,
very like, you're like a Disney kind of like ride, you're not really like a ride driving a car you're just like sitting in the ride.
This is
So,
interesting. Well, let's see what the new BMW i3 is going to look like. They're gonna. Oh, that's a better look. That's a much better look than the
yeah.
older i3s. Older i3. We could just do without that. All right, Mike, you want to tell us a little bit of what's going on in the EV stocks today?
Yeah, let's check it out. Let me change my layout on my screen. Here we go. So the Dow right now is down 275 points. Was really low today. The low on the Dow was 34,233. Up here at open this morning at 34,523. So 270 point drop. It was down 350 earlier. SPY's down. Everything's down. Let's take a look at some of the main stocks. Mullen today, our Mullen, MULN. $0.47. It was up here the last week, guys. It went up to, what is that, 96? Yeah, 87. The other day was up in the 68 to 68, almost 70. So down here, a little discount today on Mullen, MULN. We like that one.
I just always confused when I look at how their stock is doing.
Oh, here's the LCID, Lucid, down today under the VWAP line, this line going across the middle. Couldn't hold. Let me just compare it to Tesla. Tesla's down $6 too.
I wonder what's going on today that's driving down the.
Yeah, Tesla's the same, right under this line going across. See that? There you go. They all follow like the Tesla. There it is. Lucid, $6.08. It's right in the middle. Is it going to 10? Or is it going to 3? Which way is it going? Which way is it going? Flip a coin. Flip a coin. Well, if the
Remember
market
we looked
stays,
at that Greenland Tech, that G-Tech? Why don't you talk about that one a little bit?
yeah. As a matter of fact, some of my subscribe. There's the chart. That's a winning chart. That's the stock you want to be in, right? This is where we get $1, $2, $3, $4, $3, $4, $5. That's the kind of stock you want to be in. But where in the world do you get these things before they make these moves? Not after, before.
Where do we get them, Mike?
I got the answer. The answer's right here, guys. Let me show you. So right here, I have my Mojo Swing Trade newsletter. This goes out to my subscriber. David's a subscriber of mine, been for a couple of years. This has been, newsletter has gone on for 10 years, guys. Shows you the structure of the newsletter. Shows you on a 50-cent stock, a $1 stock, a $3 stock, a $5 stock, a $10 stock, how much to put in on each entry, how to do the entries, 1, 2, or 3, because I like to scale in. A stock will do 3 things from your first entry. It'll go higher, it'll go lower, or it'll stay the same. And these are the scenarios to scale into 3 buys on those 3 scenarios, higher, lower, and the same. Stop loss rules. Let's get into the picks. Hey, the comic for this week. Did you hear me? Does the 4-day work week apply to the stock market? Dave, could you imagine what's going to happen to the stock market, bro?
It cuts down a day.
If everyone's home trading on a Friday because no one
Oh
has work
yeah, there's
anymore,
going to be a lot of volume on Fridays.
you know? Is it going to apply? Is the stock market going to close on Friday?
No, but it'll create a lot of volume if people
I
are home.
know, right? That's the comic this week. Top 5 picks, guys. First one is AXLA. Take a little look right here. AXLA. Right now, high the other day of 47, low of 32. So it went to 47 after the pick. Let me just hang that baby up. 42 cents, guys. Traded 157 million shares. Keep an eye on it. These are going from highest to lowest. They're losing $1.70. They're losing $1.49. They're losing 19 cents. So going from a loss of $1.50 to a loss of 20 is absolutely huge growth. Keep an eye on this one, guys, for this breakout above these 2 circles of 45 cents and then 80 cents right here. Next one, you ready? FUV. It's called Arcimoto. They develop 3-wheeled electric vehicles, guys, right in our EV industry. Look at this one. It's got low volume. It's the only thing it needs, but it's looking at a base breakout if it gets volume to go over $1.64 and $1.37. 4 great quarters of good earnings. Only 8.8 million in the float. 10% owned by mutual funds. Analysts are increasing estimates for next year. They're losing $28.30, going to a loss of $4, going to a loss of $3. That's good growth. Keep an eye on FUV, guys, at $1. Edible Garden at $1.99, guys. 73 million shares are trading in this thing. Keep an eye on it. Something's going on. They operate agricultural farming products, potted herbs, lettuces, and cut herbs. Only 2.8 million in the float, 2% owned by mutual funds. They're growing like this, losing $43 a share. Used to be a $90 stock, going to losing $3, going to lose half of that at $1.50. The growth is huge in that one at $1.99. And then the last one, hold on a second. It was maybe right here, bro. No, that was Hostess Twinkies. Where's my G-Tech pick? Hold on a second here. G-Tech. Because you gave me that pick last week. And I put it into the newsletter. I think it was an individual. But yeah, so that was the G-Tech. So I can't find it right now. So saving time. This was Hostess Twinkies at 27 cents. Let me show you what a Ken Slim stock is. So they're going 4 quarters of good earnings. Circle, circle, circle. 4 quarters of good sales. That's the C and the A. They're looking at a new high of $27.69. And analysts are increasing estimates on this company. I like analysts to tell me with those green arrows that they're increasing estimates. This way, I know the next quarterly earnings report is coming in my favor. And this stock went from right here on the pick. It shot up right there in one day, and it's sitting right under $29. And that's the stock side of it today, guys. If anybody has any comments or things they want us to look at, just put them in the comments and we'll cover you on the next show. Absolutely. Thanks, Dave.
All right. Let's see here. All right, I think that's pretty much what I've got. I was looking a little bit over some of the news on Arcimoto, and it looks like they're doing some adjustments. They're getting significant investment in the company again. Another $6 million round, but it's going to cause some dilution, which, you got to take the good with the bad sometimes, I think. They don't have a huge amount of volume, but that'll start to grow again. They had some setbacks before Chris Dawson took over, and I think it's just a matter of time before he gets them back on the right track. Anyway,
sounds good, Guy. Good show.
go today.
Everybody take care.
All right.